Hi everybody, welcome back. So this whole bear versus man in the woods situation is getting crazy on TikTok right now. So this lady, I've posted her a few times on this channel. She's gotten into a whole situation on TikTok because of her take with regards to the man versus the bear in the woods. Take a look.
Y'all doing too much. This hypothetical question about this bear versus man in the forest is about to get a lot of y'all feelings hurt. Some of y'all women, you doing too much. You are the bear in the forest. You need to be scared of yourself. At the end of the day, a lot of y'all are running around acting like you so scared of men, acting as if you fear for your life on a day-to-day basis. Girl, men don't even pay you no mind on a day-to-day basis. You go to the mall, they ignore you. You go to the store, they ignore you. You go to the club and the lounges with your homegirls and they talk to everybody but you. Men ain't worried about you. You could be in the forest with a bear and a man and you got a better chance of the bear wanting to smash. It's almost comical listening to a group of women who invite strangers from dating apps to their house to smash on the first day are scared of men. I can't tell the way y'all be getting pregnant by strangers. Men who last names you don't even know. Men who mama you don't meet until the baby shower. I can't tell you scared of these men. Not the way you be out here giving out your address so freely and letting them come over there and Netflix and chill. The way you be going over their house when you don't even know them. Jeffrey Dahmer would have a field day with this generation and somehow y'all scared of men. You scared to be in a forest with a man? Be for real. Y'all are comical. Nobody even takes you serious at this point because you're a joke. Every time you get on this internet and open up your mouth, it's a contradiction and you're a joke.
Oh my God. Now, I'm not saying that people shouldn't have opinions. I'm not saying that we are all supposed to be sheep and every woman is supposed to agree with the notion of choosing the bear. But at the same time, this right here, did you even listen to what you said? Did you think about it? Do you think about the implication of what you're saying? So if a woman brings a man home from the club, that means what? It's free game. You do realize that even if they were in her house and they were both naked and the woman said no, he had to stop? Do you realize that? And Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't coming after women. He was coming after men. That's why a lot of men are like, they are even choosing the bears and not other men. And I know it's not all men, okay? So you saying that men wouldn't even approach certain type of women, and women should stop lying to themselves. What do you have to say for the babies, the little toddlers, the grandmothers, the disabled, the women who are all covered up, like in hijabs, they are covered up from head to toe? What do you say about those women who get assaulted by certain type of men? So what, if a woman is unattractive? Hey! I get why people got furious with it. I'm not going to talk too much. Let's get into the opinions of others and I'll come back and talk a little bit more because this is insane. But leave your thoughts and opinions about what she said in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into the video.
You're a joke. Every time you get on this internet and open up your mouth, it's a contradiction and you're a joke.
Consent. Consent is the contradiction that you are looking for. The women who lay down with men by choice, they have consent. What happened to me and so many other women happened without our consent. That is what the bear conversation is about. And the fact that you don't get that is what makes you the f***ing joke. Have the day you deserve.
Girl, let me go and get Dana Dane together real quick because, child, I've honestly been trying to ignore her since I created this app because she clearly thrives off of the responses that she gets for the ignorance that she spews on this app. And when it comes to overly opinionated content creators such as herself, they tend to build a cult following of people who are always telling them that they're right about the things that they say. So they actually believe that every opinion that they have is valid. And that's just a level of delusion that I refuse to entertain. But this latest video by Dana just really proves how male identified she is because, child, Why does the bear in the woods versus a man in the woods conversation piss you off so much? Like, Dana's response would have made sense coming from a person who has a penis. You feel what I'm saying? I can completely understand why men or a man would be offended by that. Dana got so mad that she got on this app and said, none of you girls need to worry about men doing nothing to you because y'all ugly, intolerable, and men not even worried about you. Girl, your DJ Academics looking ass been sitting up in that bed for 4 years consecutively talking shit every single day on TikTok. And I just know ain't no man laying beside you. So apparently they not worried about you either. And please don't let the men in your comments fool you, because one thing I know about men, they don't like overly opinionated women, even if the opinion is in their favor. You see, these men might love your videos, like your videos, share them, and validate you in your comments, but in real life, they're not checking for you. Because men strategically think about dating, and if there is a woman on TikTok every single day giving her opinion about every single thing under the sun, they just know that that's what a relationship with her would be like. Because this is not just parasocial. People like Dana will talk to you about their opinions in real life, and it's not even talking to you. They will just rant the same way they rant on TikTok. And ain't a man on this planet gonna deal with that. So don't let her convince you that she got a little boo, or we don't know her business and we don't know. No man is dating her, because what she's doing is not lucrative at all. It's not beneficial. She's been doing it for 4 years. Big Jaws has been in that bed for 4 years talking. She ain't built no platform from this. She ain't got no podcast. She ain't been invited to no panel. So no man's gonna tolerate that. You feel me? Watching you sit up in your bed with your phone slanted, hiding what's ever going on up in here, ranting about social media, politics, and trending topics. Because men don't care about things that don't affect them in real life. So really, the call is coming from the room, sis. You trying to talk about how women look. Like, girl, you already know that you're not it. I ain't forgot that time you were leveraging pretty privilege. Talk about, so we just need to know what type of pretty privilege we got. Like, I know my pretty privilege ain't gonna get me this and that, because you're not that girl. And the girl that you are, that believes that she's so much better than all of these other women, ain't produced you a husband or a family. And you'll try to play in my face like you don't really want that. Yes, you do. You want that bad, because you're insufferable. Because men not worried about you and your pregnant job. And you've been projecting your own insecurities about being unwanted and unloved and undesired by men, despite being, I guess, mildly attractive and being accomplished. Like, I know you got stuff going on, but no man seems to care. And it's because you are insufferable. You are intolerable. They might like your opinions, but they know if they dated you, they don't have to hear them opinions, and they don't. So you take it out on women. And at this point, I'm not just scared of a man in the woods. Well, I never said that I was scared of a man in the woods versus a bear. I'm definitely more scared of a bear. But you know who I'm most scared of than a bear in the woods? A Dana in the woods. A male-identified woman in the woods.
Scared of men. Ma'am, Dana, this is what we're not doing. I follow this content creator, even though she has been coined as the female Kevin Samuel at times because of the controversial things that come out of her mouth. But go back and watch her video. That shit is dangerous. Yes, there are some women out there who can do a better job practicing discernment, but it's almost like you're invalidating the women who've and this is just for black women, of which I'm sure most of your following happens to be black women, if not black men. This is dangerous what you're saying, because at the end of the day, a man still needs to be held accountable for his actions and violence against women. Stop making it seem as if it's delulu or it's in their mind. The numbers don't lie. Girl, what?
This whole take that she's making is like white people telling black people, you should have just complied, right? When we complain about the police, when they say, oh, you shouldn't be criminals. When we tell them that there's a system of oppression, and they go, oh, no, you guys set that up for yourself. That's how you guys sound, invalidating the argument. You're saying that the voices of the women, the countless women who have been assaulted by men since they were children, are not valid. And what's so sick about it is that so many of you know little girls, your cousins, your stepsisters, the girl next door who were assaulted. And now, as adults, it's just escaped your memory. But you've seen things. You've seen men in your inner circle say things about women. You know that we live amongst predators, because not every man is your best friend. And if I ask you, why don't you have a lot of men friends? Ask any man why he does not have a lot of men friends, and he will tell you all kinds of reasons why he does not have a lot of men friends. But we're supposed to just ignore those reasons? Get real. Get real. And then you pick me to come argue for you. You're talking about a small percent. You're talking about the ones who are not looked at anyway. Well, what about all the ones who are looked at? Who every day have to swerve some man's attention, some unwanted man's attention. I live that life. So yeah, I'm speaking a little bit passionately about it because every day. Man, listen. Y'all need to grow up and get your emotions out of it. That's what you need to do. Men are showing how emotional they really are in this whole conversation. Protectors from what? What are you going to protect us from?
Forest is about.
I hope you get picked. I hope you get picked soon. I hope whoever you finally get picked by picks you up and wish you away. If folks' ability to be attractive was based off of if they're worthy of being harmed, I probably wouldn't have gotten SA'd under the age of 10. Probably wouldn't have gotten gang raped at the age of 15. But you, in the statement and watching your video, reminded me of when I told my family members, and family members told me, extended, that I should be grateful because who would want to do grape? And I'm saying grape because, of course, guidelines. Who would want to do that to a fat, black, crippled bitch? You are one of those women who I know in spaces I would not trust to be alone with my own nieces. I wouldn't be able to trust you at a club or even in a space of a board meeting. Yeah. I hope whatever fucking shit you got going on and internalized shit that you dealing with, you heal from. And if you don't heal from that shit, all of the ancestors and fucking trauma that I hope that shit eats you alive. I do. Yeah.
Bear versus man in the forest is about.
Look, I know you as a conveniently beautiful woman who probably ain't had no issues with men and stuff. That's great. But I just want to say this. We already got one woman who was dismembered and murdered by a man after a date. We don't understand the reason why. But whenever you go out somewhere and a man try to holler at you and you say no and he hit you upside the head with a bottle, you make a video about it and you post it on here, there, everywhere. I want women to post a bear emoji in the comments. Cause we be like, what do we say? You don't listen, you hard headed. I want a bear emoji in the comments for you. That's it. Cause you doing a lot of this. But when that shit happened to you, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you make your case about what that man did to you. I want bear emojis in the comments. I want them to be flooded. Because right now, you saying that we're the bears? Baby, I will. Call me Patarino. Patarina Bell. with my black Air Force, black bucket hat with a red raincoat. I'm doing business. So yeah, this ain't gonna end right with you, but when that happens, I want to see bear emojis. Matter of fact, they should be doing that shit now. They should be all on your video, flooding your shit with bear emojis. Since we the bear, just go hit up with the bear emojis.
Are the bear in the forest.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna pick you either. We're not about to act like men don't stick their thing in anything that move. We not about to act like that. Come on now. Come on now. If it got what they want in the middle, they gonna try to play with it like a fiddle. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I personally would choose a bear too. I would choose wildlife over my counterpart. I definitely would. If I stood strong and stood up real big and say, hey, motherfucking bear, I'm bigger than you, to wildlife, right? There's a good chance that wildlife would be like, okay, wait, hold on. That motherfucker is a little big. Let me go ahead and turn around and skedaddle. But if I do that to my counterpart is going to try to show me that they are way bigger than what I just presented myself. Right? For bears, I just got to make big ass sounds that they do not like. Right? And then I've learned from that man that be like, the more you know. A bear, they don't see humans as food. So if a bear is trying to attack you, there's one or two things. Either it's a woman bear, a female bear, and she's protecting her babies because you didn't came too close. Only thing you got to do is walk away. If it's a male bear, it's because that motherfucker is hungry. Hell, throw his ass a sandwich. I mean, I just don't know. We see every day how men are. You say no to a man, it's over with. It's over with for you. You scream and say no to a bear, they might hear that little screech in a woman's voice and be like, ugh, you know what? Let me not try to go over there to that. I don't know. But to think that somebody can't be harassed because they're not attractive, that's a stretch. Like, I know your arms hurt, girl.
So what you're saying is only attractive women can talk about this because they are the ones who get essayed. I think she probably doesn't know, but it happens to a lot of women who are deemed as unattractive. So it has nothing to do with how attractive you are and how many men are chasing you and how many men are not chasing you. And people should shut up because they go to the club. Like the other lady is saying, consent. If a woman consents to it, that's a different subject. I made reference to the For Colored Girls, the movie, when the lady invited the guy over for dinner and he thought other things were supposed to happen because he was a serial rapist. Okay, so some women end up inviting certain men into their homes because they look harmless. They are the nice guys, and then they end up being S8. Does it make it right? No, it's not. Because they invite people to their house, so they shouldn't be talking about this. So basically, you're saying that they are asking for it. And the unattractive women shouldn't even talk about that because no man is looking at them. Leave it to the attractive women to talk about it because they are the ones who are most likely. To be honest, I'm done with this whole conversation. I'm not even going to go into it. There's so many things going on TikTok right now. So many people are giving so many different takes. There's a lot of people interviewing their husbands. And funny enough, most of their husbands are saying they are going to leave their kids with the bear because it's going to be quick. And they don't know what is going to happen with a man. Only a handful of them are like, yo, men. But most of them were like, bear, 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 bear. Right? So that says a lot. When you start pandering to men, you blow because the number of men who are going to support you is a different, ball game. So if that's what she's doing, I don't know. Like I said, everybody is entitled to their own opinions, but just make sure that 4 fingers are not pointing back at you and you don't end up in a situation that affects you. And sometimes because of the things that you have said and done, people just, oh, it's all right. She will be fine. The men like her. All right. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.